Hello, everyone. I'm CBS 46 digital content producer Jamarlo Phillips here at the First Alert Desk. And starting tomorrow will be the beginning of Boutique Fashion Week. And joining me live is the creator of Boutique Fashion Week, Mr. Franck Mille. How you doing, Frank?
Ripping and running all over the place. Ripping and running. I appreciate you having us, man. I would love to try to get in studio, but very, very busy at the moment.
Absolutely, Frank. Thank you for joining us. So first, you're the creator of Boutique Fashion Week. Tell us a little bit about Boutique Fashion Week. We know it runs through from Wednesday to Sunday, and of course, it's held twice a year, right?
Yeah, so it's a 5-day fashion extravaganza that takes place from Wednesday to Sunday in the months of February and September. And ultimately, man, we're about inclusion, disruption in regards to the fashion industry. Me and my partner, Angelo, we like to say we serve as like Robin Hood when it comes to connectivity, to marketing, to branding. And then we use fashion as the medium because there's a lot of people, aspiring to be models, aspiring to be designers, open up fashion houses. And we sort of use the things that we've learned over time to connect them to those type of opportunities. So again, it happens. We activate biannually again at the February and September. Most likely, it's normally the last week of each month, and we activate in a major city.
And tell us, what can people expect on this throughout this 5-day period?
You know what? You can expect a good time. You can expect a synergy amongst the guests and participants and press because it's something that we focus on heavily. And what I mean by focus is we make a point to, when Angelo's doing his introductions, to speak to the fact that, hey, we're encouraging people in here. A lot of these conversations are about progression for these people. They're actual entities that are partnering, and they're big entities that are partnering. And, even as a guest, there's an opportunity for you. I come from an era where they say the game is to be sold or not to be told, but my upbringing still won't allow me to just not give information when we feel like we need it. So, if you want to ask exactly, what do we do, we're connectors. We're connectors at the highest level, in my opinion, and it's done genuinely and sincerely because we have a lot of testimonials about people that we've helped. And it doesn't have to just be fashion. It could be confidence, you know what I mean? Career-based. It could be that I'll take confidence a step further and saying the ability to network appropriately to take the business to another level. So we're doing a lot of nuanced things that I feel like the industry's been missing. And so far, it's been turning out pretty good for us.
And I understand you have 14 designers from across the country that are coming to participate.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You know,
Big 14.
in addition to that, tell us, how did this event come about? And how long does it usually take you to, piece everything together to make it come alive?
Well, you asked me a couple of things there, but I'll start with how long does it take? It takes half a year for each show, right? So the moment on September 26, 2022 is the day that BVFW Volume 6 planning and preparation begins. The designers that are coming from all over the country, we have some out of Las Vegas, Washington, D.C., Queens, New York, and then at Paris, France. And the main part about that, honestly, is that we look at Atlanta as a hub. Like, I no longer view Atlanta as the A or ATL because it's outgrown that. It's Atlanta, Georgia now. And people who don't live here aspire to come, or they come for vacations, or they come to visit. And we looked at this market and the designers as an opportunity to, one, blast into the media, right? It's heavy media here. I have a focus on all sorts of media, but intentionally towards Black media as well. And then on top of that, our execution levels. Shout out to Anne Fontaine. She owns a Paris fashion house, but she has a brand inside Phipps Plaza. And then a good friend of ours, Lisa Nicole Cloud, who for Bravo TV's Married to Medicine. She's an international fashion designer as well. That's working with the platform. And then we also have Emerging, right? So that goes and shows the scalability of what we as Boutique Fashion Week know how to do. We can work with whether you're a newcomer or whether you've been at the top. And that's rooted in our experience and how we even got here in the first place. So you can expect the 14 designers to wow the runway. Even if you don't know the designers, they're meant to go along with the theme. So you're not going to see a bunch of t-shirt companies, or you're not going to see the same dress over and over. You're going to see a variety of garments. You're going to see luxury. You're going to see couture. You're going to see streetwear. You potentially could see some bridal. You're going to see gala wear. It's like for everything, and it's the upcoming seasons. Think immediates, right? So anyone that got fall, winter 2022, and then you also could get some spring, summer 2023 in there.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I love fashion. And Frank, you know, tell us outside of the expectations. We know fashion changes all the time. So tell us, what do you enjoy most about the event each year? I mean, you've been hosting it for how long now?
Well, we started honestly right before the pandemic, February 2020. But you asked me a question about how we got here to BVFW, and that is a culmination of 5 years of work, 10 years of work, but a 5-year activation called the Creative Canvas Art Tour, which I use as practice, right? Me, Angelo, my other partner, we were traveling the country and hosting events in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, San Francisco, you name it, Brooklyn, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Miami. And I used all that practice, man, because I was looking for an activation that could really cultivate and get a lot of people together. And then I landed on Sundance Film Festival. And the Sundance Film Festival is what honestly birthed this in collaboration with New York Fashion Week, because I served as creative director for the Top of the Garden show back in 2015 with a good friend of mine, Christian Collection. So this is a culmination of a film festival in regards to the logistics of it, a fashion week in regards to the fashion, the design, the pizzazz, and then back to film festival because there's a lot of partnerships that we activate for nightlife activities, right? So it's not just a fashion show, or it's not just a local thing. It's actually a place of trade and business for all types of brands. Again, we're working with Marriott hotels, and we work with Marriott from the top down. We're working with Paul Mitchell, the brand. We work with them from the top down. I've most recently been creative director and creative liaison for Gorham Brothers, America's largest hat company since 1865. It's all from the top down. And what we're doing is giving those opportunities to people who really would have to go through a lot of stuff to get them, right? So it's really about, for me, it's not really about how long I do it. It's about the impact that it actually is having right now. And the moment I can get more eyes on it, man, I really think I got something special here. Me and my team, we got something special.
Hey, it sounds like a good time. And, for people who want to come and, and take part, tell us about what will they need to do?
Gotcha, no problem. So what I would like you all to do, because all the registrations are closed, but for future reference, we're getting ready to do BVFW Volume 6. And our next city is going to be New York City. And if you have an interest in registering, then you just visit our website, boutiquefashionweek.com. Now, I need to talk about the spelling real quick, so I'm going to break this down quickly. One, you may see V's as in Victor instead of U's as in unicorn. But reason being is we're big fans of the pyramids. But on top of that is because we have our 5 pillars of success: respect, responsibility, inclusion, integrity, and style. And those are why you see the V in the spelling. So when you go and check out Boutique Fashion Week, just replace the V's, just replace the U's with V's when you're spelling it out. It'll pop up. Or if you Google B as in boy, V as in Victor, F as in Frank, W as in water, you will see everything for Boutique Fashion Week pop up. You can register there. If you go to our website, you can get tickets in real time. I would love to see all of you. Right now, we have an amazing deal going. You can get an all-access pass for $84.99. That is 6 fashion shows in 5 days, including a brunch, including after parties, including nightlife fashion events. It's nonstop, and we have brands of quality. We have emerging brands that are actually taking the time to structure their business appropriately. So I would love to see you all there. I hope to see you all there. You know what I mean? I hope to see you there as well, brother. Get you some tickets and come on out. Well,
Yep.
you guys will be press covering it. But, tell somebody else.
Absolutely. 5 days of fun. 5 days of fun.
For sure.
All right. Boutique Fashion Week runs from Wednesday through Sunday. Here, the creator of Boutique Fashion Week, Mr. Franck Mille. Frank, I appreciate you joining us on this segment here. For those of you who are watching, again, you can go and purchase tickets at www.boutiquefashionweek.com. And you heard how we spell boutique. One more time for him, Frank.
Gotcha. B is in boy, O is in Victor. I mean, O is in octopus, V is in Victor, T as in Tom, I as in igloo, Q, V as in Victor, E, that's boutique, and then the rest is spelled regular. Fashion Week, boutiquefashionweek.com.
All right. Good stuff, Frank. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we'll have this
No problem.
story on our Facebook along with our
Okay.
website. So you can check it out there if you missed the first part of this segment here. All right, Frank, have a good
Hey
one,
man,
okay?
appreciate you all. Appreciate you having me. CBS 46. You all are awesome. You do great things for the city of Atlanta, and Boutique Fashion Week will always be supporters of this platform. So thank you all very much.
Absolutely. Take care, okay?
Take it easy.
All right.